Hi guys, today my video is on the topic 17 investment ideas which you can do in the year 2022. I have jotted down these points after quite a study. So let's start. So my first investment idea, which many of you knows, are the shares and securities. This can be equity shares, direct investment. You must have a demat account for this. You can do F&O trading for this. Second, we can invest in the bonds market. You can buy bonds of public sector banks. There is a website called BondsCart. There is also the app. You can see the bonds there. They are listed. You have to make a decision on the basis of the yield, the coupon rate, and etc. before investing in the bonds market. Every investment which I am telling you has some risk. There is nothing as zero risk. Further, all this is just for educational purpose. There is no investment idea I'll be giving you. Third way is the mutual funds. You can choose between regular or direct. Most of you might be knowing the difference between regular and direct. Direct is when you purchase directly from the AMC. Regular is through the agent. There is a difference between the expense ratio of both of these things. Both have their own pros and cons. You must consult your financial advisor before applying any of this. For mutual funds, we have to look at one thing, that is the Sharpe ratio, which is higher the better. And there is plenty of types of mutual fund, like equity oriented, debt oriented, tax saving, ELSS, etc. according to your risk appetite. Then fourth, which are on the list, is the gold. You can invest in gold either through physical gold, through e-gold, which we can buy on Paytm, etc. through sovereign gold bonds, SGBs, which government issue from time to time. The gold and the share market are inversely correlated. If the market will fall, the gold prices will rise. Like in the Ukraine war, the gold prices were skyrocketed. Fifth item which is on my list is which is the new millennial thing, is cryptocurrency. You can download CoinDCX, WazirX, etc. through this. Recently, the government has stopped UPI payment for this, so you need to have some net banking or sub banking through it. It is not regulated by RBI. You all know that. Sixth, which is on the list, is Lendbox. This is a website in which you can give money. You can lend money to people. Basically, this is a NBFC which is connecting the customer to customer. This is a C2C model in which you have money, you lend it to people according to their score, credit score, etc. There is a rate of interest which you will get. This is highly risky product because we don't know but there are websites which are doing it. It is a great source of investment. You even earn up to 20% return on this. There is a website, lendbox.com. Do visit their website and get to know more about it. Seventh on my list is the secondary market. There is a private equity market. You can your brokers will tell you about it. You can buy shares of items which are yet to be listed, etc. Further, I would like to add This is not any sponsorship of any of these things. Nobody has paid me to tell anything. This is based on my research, which I do. You can definitely consult your financial advisor before doing this. Eighth item on my list is the traditional FD, RD, etc. Through bank. There are some new licensed banks which are giving higher rate of interest. It is almost, this is a risk-free return. You get up to 6% on this investment. Ninth on my list are KVPs is NSC, which you get from post office. If you are an Indian family, I'm sure your parents will be doing now, or even your grandparents, even now, they are more interested in KVPs and NSC. It is also risk-free. 10th item on my list is NPS. It is the new pension scheme. In this, even if you are employed or self-employed, you can invest in this scheme. There are many NPS funds which are there. Like there is a Tata Retirement Fund. There is many funds. In this, you also get a 50,000 extra deduction in income tax, 80 CCD, and further, in this scheme, you will get a pension after 60 years of your age. You'll start getting a pension. So this is for both employed and self-employed. For employed, you need to tell your employer that you are going for NPS. Then even your employer makes equal contribution to your NPS. So this is a new private sector. Basically, if you are from private sector, you can definitely opt for this scheme. 11th on my list is PPF, which is the Public Provident Fund. It is very different from EPF. EPF is for the employees. If you are self-employed, you can definitely go for this. They are having a higher rate of interest, and it is on the EEE model, which is exempt. In this, investment is exempt, the interest is exempt, and even when you withdraw the amount, that is also exempt. So it is a very good source of investment. You can even invest this amount for a 2-year or 3-year-old, and the lock-in period of this is 15 years. 12th on my list is Sukanya Smriti Yojana. SSY. It is more on the grounds of PPF, same, but in this there is only requirement of a female girl child, in which you invest up to the girl child reaching the age of 19 years, and after that you can withdraw it after when she reaches 21 years. So only for the girl child, very great investment. It gives a higher rate of interest. Normally it is PPF interest plus 0.5%. So 13th item on my list is investing in some property. Investing in property gives you two things. First is capital appreciation, and second is the rental income. You can buy housing loan for buying a property, so you also get interest deduction and principal deduction in income tax when you invest in a property. The sections which take care of is section 24 in the Income Tax Act, which you can go through, invest in this property. 14th item on my list are the ULIPs or LICs policies. Again, if you are belong to an Indian family, you will have many LIC policies. So it gives approximately return of saving account up to I think 3 to 4%, but added it has a life cover. Further, you get an ATC deduction in income tax. 15th item on my list is the new millennial thing, buying a limited edition sneaker. If you are a sneakerhead, you can buy a limited edition sneaker and then resell it. There is a very great resellers who are giving 5 to 10,000 above a limited edition sneaker. Of course, you have to be fast on the internet because it just have 5 to 10 minutes and they close these things. 16th item on my screen is the reverse mortgage scheme. This scheme, I tell you, I find this scheme very interesting given by the government of India. In this scheme, if there is a house on the name of your parents, or even if some parent is listening to me, what you can do is you can approach the bank and tell the bank that you need to do a reverse mortgage. This scheme is basically beneficial if your children are settled, they are living outside, there is no one to take care after your home after you are gone. So you can approach the bank and tell them to do a reverse mortgage scheme. So in this, bank starts giving you a monthly annuity according to your house value. They'll do, and your life expectancy they will do. After that, after you die, the bank will take over the house. You can have the monthly annuity, you can invest that monthly annuity or do and reduce your dependency on people, and you can be independent. And after you are gone, even this, the bank will not take it 100%. The amount you have taken from the bank, if your children want your house, they can repay that bank the amount and even take the house. So I find this scheme very great and very interesting. This reduces the dependency of their parents and many things. We are living in a millennial world. 17th item on my list is the last item is the Amazon FBA. Fulfilled by Amazon. FBA full form is fulfilled by. You can have your own store on Amazon. It's a great thing. If you think your product is something unique, and you can start it. In this FBA, you even don't need to have your own stocking. You send your item directly to the warehouses of Amazon. They charge a fee. Approximately, there is, I think, 20% of your revenues will go to them. They will do the shipping themselves, maintain inventory themselves, everything. You just have to send your item to them. I know people who are earning in lakhs from this Amazon FBA. Thank you for staying till the end. I hope you find my list interesting. Please go through all the list items before investing in anything. And this is in no way any financial advice. This is totally for educational purposes.